Hello everyone, and in this video, we learned the lesson. Don't spend too much time on movies and TV. Firstly, I will read this text for you, and then we will learn vocabulary. Okay, now let us start by reading this text with me. Watching TV can increase our desire for knowledge, but sometimes it must us fall into the habit of passive enjoyment. And simultaneously, it takes away the time we should be spending on other things that make more sense. When you go to the supermarket, do you go through all the stores and choose to buy something from each shelf? Of course not, right? You will only stop by the places that have the items you need and skip the other stores. But when it comes to watching TV, it seems that many people follow the process of one stone to buy one thing. Sometimes watching TV has become a habit. Psychologists say that some people watch so much television that leads to they don't have time to talk to loved ones or pay attention to other interesting things going on around them. In the words of a psychologist, television has stolen too much of our time and has never been given back. Don't turn on the TV just because it's there in front of you or just because you do it. Only turn on the TV when there is a program you want to watch. Remember this. Only turn on the TV when there is a program you want to watch. From limiting TV viewing in your spare time, you can spend time doing many useful things for your family, friends, reading books, or finding rare quiet moments for yourself. At those times, you can actively do something really interesting instead of passively wasting time. And in here, there is one question I want to ask you. Do you agree with this view? Please let us know what you think. Yeah. Okay, and for the vocabularies, we need to study in this video. For the first words, it is desire. It is now, right? And for this word, you need to stretch the second syllable, desire. Okay, desire. Desire is mean a strong wish to have or do something. And we have an example like this. He now had enough money to satisfy all his desires, right? And we have another word, stole. Yeah, it is now. For this word, you can pronounce according to British pronunciation, stole, according to American pronunciation, stole. But for me, I prefer pronouncing stole. Okay. Store is mean a table or small shop with an open front that people sell things from, especially at the market or supermarket. Okay. And for the next word, skip. It is verb, right? Yeah. For this word, you do not need to stress any syllable, right? Just pronounce normally. Skip. Actually, I'm pronouncing according to American pronunciation, skip, and according to British pronunciation, you just pronounce skip. Yeah. But for me, I prefer pronouncing skip. And as you know, for me, in speaking English, for some words I pronounce according to British pronunciation, and some other words I pronounce according to American pronunciation. It depends on my reference. Yeah. And in here, I do not mention about accent, British accent or American accent. I just mention about pronunciation. And for us, right, we learn English as a second language. We try to pronounce properly as possible. Okay. So skip something is mean do not do something that you usually do or should do, right? Yeah, you do not do something that you usually do or you should do. And we have an example. I often skip breakfast altogether, right? Yeah. So you often do not have a breakfast, right? Okay. And for the next word, follow, it is verb. And for this word, you need to stress the first syllable, for, right? Follow, it is so easy to pronounce. Follow is meant to come or go after or behind somebody or something. And we have one example how we use the word follow like this. They were followed down the street by a bunch of photographers. A bunch of photographers is mean there are many, right? The people who are taking cameras and try to take picture of other people. And for this photographer, right, they follows several people. Yeah, several people. I mean about these people are very famous, so that's why they follow and they really want to take the picture, right? And they follow down to the streets to try to take the picture of these famous people. Okay. And for the next words, we need to clearly understand the word psychologist. It is now, right? And for this word, you need to stretch the second syllable. Call, okay? Psychology. Yeah, it is so easy, right, to pronounce. Psychology is mean a scientist who study and is trained in psychology. So in here, if you want to understand about psychology, right, you need to understand psychology. Psychology, it is a scientific study of the mind, and we want to know, right, how it reflects to our behaviors. Okay. And for the next word, spare. Yeah, it is adjective, right? And here, how we pronounce this word, spare. Okay, spare is mean available to do what you want with rather than work, right? It's mean about for what things you really want to do in spare time, and you do not use the first spare times to do the work. Yeah, usually we just do the thing we like so much, to just learning English, right? Or going to the coffee shop to drink coffee with your friends. Yeah. And we have an example how we use the word spares. He's studying music in his spare time, right? Yeah. And we cannot say that he's like working in spare time, right? It is ridiculous, and we never use the phrase spare time to do the work. Okay. And for the final words, we need to study the words useful, right? You need to stretch the first syllable, you. Okay, useful, it is adjective, right? Useful is mean that can help you to do or achieve what you want. Yeah. And we have on examples. The website turned out to be a really useful resource. Yeah, firstly, right? You think this website is not useful, and you cannot learn a lot of things, right? Or cannot find out a lot of information in this website, but it surprised you, right? And you recognize that it is really useful resource, and you can find out a lot of information, right? Through reading the articles in this website. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and hopefully you like it, and see you in next video.